Alabama just pulled off one of the most improbable comebacks in college football playoff history, erasing a 17-point deficit to beat Oklahoma 34-24 in the first round Friday night. The Sooners led 17-0 midway through the second quarter after John Mateer hit Isaiah Sategna for a 7-yard touchdown. Oklahoma looked dominant. Alabama looked completely lost with just 12 yards on their first 3 possessions. Then everything changed in the span of 10 devastating minutes. Alabama ripped off 27 straight points, turning a potential blowout into a statement victory that sends the Crimson Tide to face top-ranked Indiana in the Rose Bowl on January 1st. How did Oklahoma collapse so spectacularly? It started with a dropped pass that should have extended their lead. Mateer escaped pressure on third down and found Xavier Robinson wide open downfield. The pass went straight through Robinson's hands. He likely would have scored, or at minimum put Oklahoma in the red zone. What happened next was catastrophic. On the very next play, reliable punter Grayson Miller simply dropped the ball as he went to kick it. The blocked punt gave Alabama a field goal, cutting the lead to 7 points. 4 plays later, the game was tied. Mateer got confused by Alabama's coverage and threw a pass directly into the arms of Zabian Brown. The problem? Brown plays defense for Alabama, not receiver for Oklahoma. He returned the interception 50 yards for a pick 6, completing a stunning 17-point swing in minutes. Alabama found itself tied at halftime despite having -3 rushing yards and just 100 total yards in the first half. The Tide took their first lead early in the third quarter when Lotzia Brooks caught his second touchdown of the game. Oklahoma cut the lead to 3 at the start of the fourth quarter, briefly giving Sooners fans hope. But Daniel Hill's 6-yard touchdown run with under 7.5 minutes remaining pushed Alabama's lead back to 10. That score was set up by Jeremy Bernard's incredible catch, reaching over an Oklahoma defender's helmet to set up first and goal. The Sooners went 3 and out after Hill's touchdown. Their faintest hope arrived with under 3 minutes left, but kicker Tate Sandell, the Lou Groza Award winner for best kicker in the country, missed just his second field goal of the season. That miss sealed Oklahoma's fate. The irony is thick here. Oklahoma beat Alabama 23-21 in Tuscaloosa back in November, a victory that essentially secured their playoff spot and home field advantage Friday night. In that game, the Sooners had just 212 yards of offense, but forced 3 turnovers and got a pick 6, while Alabama outgained them. Friday night flipped the script completely. Oklahoma had 98 more yards than Alabama, but couldn't overcome special teams disasters and a defensive touchdown going the other way. Alabama finished with just 28 rushing yards after sacks and kneel-downs. Even removing quarterback Ty Simpson's -22 rushing yards, the running backs combined for just 16 carries and 54 yards. 30 of those yards came on one run. Simpson completed 18 of 29 passes for 232 yards and 2 touchdowns, both to Brooks, who finished with 5 catches for 79 yards. For Oklahoma, this bitter ending closes John Mateer's 1 season in Norman after transferring from Washington State. He finished 26 of 41 passing for 307 yards and 2 touchdowns, but also threw that crushing interception and managed just 15 rushing yards on 19 attempts as Alabama's pass rush cranked up the pressure in the second half. The Sooners now face questions at quarterback heading into next season.